they had a 12-foot butter statue of John Stamos. And when he came out with you guys,
he came out and played tambourine on Bop.
Yeah.
I would explode.
I would have, yeah.
And we've done some dates randomly with the Beach Boys, and John has been there.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was like, John, you're here. You should come out and play tambourine on Bop. He's like, totally. I'm game.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand that.
People went ape shit. Yeah.
No, that's changing lives.
Yeah.
That's healing. Yeah! Woo! They're idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots.
He lives in New York.
She lives in LA.
Two for both weirdos.
Talking all day. Can't tell if they like each other. Incest couple, sister, brother.
Doesn't even really matter anyway.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots.
Well, you know, since idiots is in the title of the podcast, you picked the right guest.
We have a professional.
There's three of us
First
now.
of all, I was homeschooled. I never graduated high school. And I'm in a band.
You
gotta be an idiot.
I will say that, but like I know a lot of other people with that exact same pedigree, and they're not coming out to California to record records anymore.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's what I'm saying. You're the king.
Yeah.
You're the king of the never
Of the
graduates.
homeschoolers.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
I'm the king of
homeschoolers.
I'm the king of the homeschool band guys. Yeah.
I would say you could run a conference.
It might be more like an AA meeting.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
But yeah. Oh, it could be a conference.
yeah.
Be like,
Or
listen, mommy issues, daddy issues, you know. How did you ever learn to spell?
I think you either do
Learn to read.
band or cult leader. Those are
Sweet.
the.
I think I'd rather be cult leader. It sounds
Really?
much more interesting.
Then
Actually, I'm taking that.
yeah.
It
There's
does.
It gets very dark
yeah.
because it's the
can.
whole cult thing.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Well,
it's
yeah.
like it sounds cool because you're like, wait, everyone will do my bidding, and then you're like, actually, then you realize that you have to be a really manipulative son of a bitch.
And you can never take a day off.
That's true.
Never a day off
All
from
the
manipulating.
people, all their needs.
Yeah, and
Always.
you
Time.
can't delegate because then the power of the cult is
Sure.
like you.
True.
You can't trust them. There's always somebody nipping at your heels.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think Stalin killed so many people?
Because he didn't want to tell them what to do anymore.
Are you sure you didn't graduate high school? That was a pretty good pool.
I did.
Everybody,
listen.
this is Coastal Idiots. We should introduce the podcast.
Okay, yeah. Hi, hello.
Yeah. And she is size 3, Katherine Blanford. I am Shane Torres. And please, big round of applause. Big round of applause for our guest, Mr. Isaac Hanson, everybody! You are our first platinum selling artist on this show.
Oh, sweet.
No, actually, Petey went platinum, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know Petey, USA, we had him in here earlier. It doesn't
each other by
I feel
matter.
like this is a trick question. I don't know.
No.
You did
Of
so good
course you know
before.
Petey.
Yes.
Of course you know
I
Petey.
know. Yes.
Oh, Petey, yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Be like, you know, Pete Davidson.
Yes.
No, I don't know Petey.
I refuse to. Honestly.
Yeah.
Somebody he tried to introduce himself once. I said, not a chance.
I'm good. I've heard about your energy.
Take it back to Staten Island. That's what I said to him. I don't shake,
or is Petey
I don't
your
shake hands with
pet?
the Yankees is what I said. I said, okay.
Oh, we're like that. Okay.
Yeah, like Northern, not and fans. And
like that.
athletes. Yeah.
Okay.
You were like a mole up there in New York.
I do. I live behind enemy lines in some ways.
can't believe you
So
love New
where
York.
are you from
adore it.
Texas originally? Is that what I heard? Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, we're
We're
warring tribes.
pseudo-simpatico.
Yeah, pseudo-simpatico,
I know,
warring tribes.
as long as it's not football season, we can be friends.
Yeah, or now basketball season too.
Well, yeah, basketball season. Forget about it.
You guys are both trying to get into my house, SEC. You already are in there, Texas.
No. OU is in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's no, they did.
You guys can
They
kiss
did.
my butt.
Yeah, exactly. No. Well, actually, no. Technically, what happened was the Sooners. I think.
Is that your squad?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sooners. Yeah. Oklahoma University, and then Texas, the Longhorns.
Yeah.
They both went to they planned to go into the SEC. I think last year was their. Was it last year was their first season in?
I think it was
Or second
two.
season.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like basically they had dominated the Big 12. Both those teams had.
Yeah.
And now they're out of the Big 12.
And
they're getting their butts kicked by the SEC. Yeah. However, they're starting to get competitive.
They're getting competitive, and now Texas A&M of all teams.
It's not even SEC anymore. It's
all right.
It's like middle bottom. That's what we should call it. Middle bottom conference.
It's so rare that a body of organizations in the South wouldn't want new things coming in.
Hell no.
Like what a strange thing.
Y'all ain't gonna come in here with your new ideas.
We like things to move slowly.
Yeah,
change quickly.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. I would like to share something with you. I saw you guys earlier this year at Riot Fest. I was there.
You saw Hanson at Riot Fest.
Yes.
In Austin?
I apologize for being late.
It was not your fault, but we were all like, it was like,
what I was most worried about was that situation.
Because you guys didn't have power, right?
They're going to be like, oh, the pop guys are a bunch of prima donnas.
Are you guys?
That was like what I was like thinking in my head. I'm like, shit. The Riot Fest guys are like, oh, they're like the famous pop band guys are getting all like hoity-toity about like, listen, my mix is not right, and it was not the case.
Not at all. And like
they there was this weird problem where like basically what was happening on both ends of the PA was people were repatching stuff the wrong direction.
Yeah, and Riot Fest, if you don't know, is a bunch of Chicago punks.
Yes, and it's really fun.
It's a great vibe, but and they build their shows great, and they always have fun, different stuff.
Oh yeah.
But typically, Hanson is not the band I would think of at Riot Fest.
No, it's not the band I would think of at Riot Fest, and I'm in the band, and I'm on the festival.
And then, like, everybody...
But I loved it. I mean, it was like, when they called, they were like, would you do Riot Fest? We're like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Don't call me twice.
And everybody shows up to go, like, we got to see Hanson at Riot Fest.
Yes.
It's all these, like... Everybody gets drunk in the middle of the day, and, like... There was, like... an article, because like the mosh pits can get pretty wild and stuff at Riot Fest. I saw somebody in a wheelchair getting like crowd surfed during Idols.
Oh my
God!
It was amazing. It was so moving, really. But like they were like,
that's also
it's like somebody was like, you think people are gonna go nuts for Hanson at Riot Fest?
They're crying.
Like, well, yeah, it's Riot Fest. They're all gonna be going apeshit. And then like everybody was getting moody, wondering what's going on with like the stall.
Oh yeah.
And then when you guys came out, it was like so fun. Everybody went apeshit. We had a great time.
It was a
really
fun
that your set
opportunity.
got cut short. Your time got cut short.
It's okay. I mean, like we recognize. I mean, look, we've run a beer and music festival, which COVID kind of screwed that up, and we've been talking about relaunching it. Hopefully that'll happen. But
Hops.
Yes, Hops. Yeah, that's our beer.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Your beer's called Hops?
Yeah.
I did a little research.
Yeah. Hops. Yeah.
Isaac,
I keep teasing the boys that we should. Anyway, there's other things in my brain.
What, a vodka soda?
I'm not going to say it out loud on a podcast that might actually either get stolen or not happen. But anyway, so I'm a little superstitious like that.
No, it's smart. It's smart.
That's good.
But yes, so we've done a beer and music festival in our hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and so
Cain's Ballroom.
I understand. Yes, Cain's Ballroom, exactly. And I understand the difficulties of running a festival, and so. We were like, we understand we have to cut our set short, but we can't cut it too short because otherwise they'll be like, what the actual F is going on?
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, I'm in media mode of editing myself.
You're
what the actual fuck is going on.
Whatever you're comfortable with. Really,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so yeah, we went on stage, and so we're friends with Stephen Egerton from the band The Descendants.
Yeah.
Who was
one of my favorite bands. One of my favorite bands.
Yeah, and that is their scene.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Riot Fest
I saw them. I saw them do
their
one of
people.
their. Yeah.
Like, so we get a text from Stefan, and he's like, bro, we got to do a song together because you guys are doing Riot Fest. These are my people.
Yeah.
Send. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, they've done, I don't know how many times they've done Riot Fest, but it's a lot.
Maybe all of them.
You know what I mean? Right? So anyway, so he came out and played with us. So we couldn't cut that song.
Yeah.
And then, of all things.
This was the coolest thing ever.
You don't cut your set. They all want to see you. This is
yes, but it's also.
But then you choose somebody else's clock.
Then you're choosing, and then the up and coming band that been fighting hard for that slot. They get really gnarly cut from the stuff from their set.
It's just like if you went 40 minutes long in a feature spot.
Exactly.
You know, like you're chewing into other people's stuff.
No. If Leno bumps me, Leno bumps me. I understand that.
No, I know, but listen.
Oh God, Katherine, I'm so sorry.
What you give, you also receive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of yin and yang in this stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we did get the Descendants situation where Stephen Egerton, we came out. I'm spacing on what song we played.
I can't remember.
Did you see a lot of neck tattoos crying?
There were definitely some. Yeah, I mean, there's actually a lot in the world of Hanson. Yeah. There are a lot of tattoos of our band on people.
I can see
in
that.
a variety of different ways.
My ex-girlfriend,
some of which are awesome and very impressive.
My ex-girlfriend,
some of which are like,
fan. Bad, like they look like they were done at homeschool.
Or you're like, my face.
Can you tell us the worst one you saw? Or about the
I
worst?
don't want to embarrass people in public, but I've seen some pretty rough ones.
Yeah.
I've seen some amazing ones too.
Yeah.
But
when you
just
say rough
tattoos,
ones,
right?
like rough ones where it's misspelled, or rough ones where like the art is just bad?
Like that's not your face.
The artist was not good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one of those situations where you're like, oh no.
It's Hanson with an eye.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, I don't know what I can say.
Yeah.
Why? What do you?
I keep trying to edit. I keep being like worried that this is how the internet is forever. I tell my 18-year-olds, I'm like, listen, you cannot say this kind of stuff out loud because if you say it in public, the internet is forever. So you got to be really careful. It's okay, tell jokes, but just don't.
That's
I was saying this yesterday because I go, if you are online eventually, what I've realized and understood is if you get big enough online, eventually people turn on you because that's the natural progression of you get big enough.
It's the story of the tabloids in the UK.
Yes. Yeah.
Fame. Now tear them down.
Now we just tear them down because they got so big and there's going to be something. It's like if you just, but you watch people that have rode that for so long and they know how and you're like, oh, that's impressive because it's inevitable. It will happen, and it's going to happen to anybody.
Everybody dips.
Huh?
Yeah, everybody dips. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it was like I was watching Nikki Glazer's monologue when she was working on it, and it.
Right.
Did you watch it? Okay.
Not watch
so
it.
The best one was Leo's in the audience, right?
Okay.
And she makes a joke about him having younger girlfriends, and then she goes, "Yeah, I made the joke again because we don't know anything else about you. There's nothing we know about you." You said in an article in 1992, your favorite food was pasta, and more pasta. And that's it. That's all we've had. And I was like, that's so true. We know nothing.
That is actually really interesting now that I think about it. You're kind of right.
But you have to decide. You either have a life.
Right.
Yes,
yeah. You have a life where everything is on the internet and you just have to understand that you're going to have to ride the wave because it will come. Yeah. Or somehow, by some miracle, you have a career where you don't put anything on the internet. But you're never gonna be a perfect. I mean, besides Dolly,
right?
There's no one
Dolly
perfect.
Parton is an impressive example of beauty and talent and poise and all of the things.
And everybody likes her.
I heard this story about Elton John, who I've met a few times.
Yeah.
And this seems consistent with what he does. I mean, and there's always stories, the ups and the downs, and there's always the situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in this situation with that person. You're like, that's weird. They must have had a bad day because I was in this situation then. Anyway,
Yeah.
There's always
the
ups and downs of
when they're like, that guy's a prick, and you're like, couldn't have been lovelier when I met him.
Right.
Like, truly
Exactly.
couldn't have been.
Well, no, and so that's why you always got to be really.
Yeah.
You always got to be really careful about that because I've had both experiences where people will be like, oh yeah, that guy's great, and then you have like other. Anyway, but I go back to EJ as he calls.
Oh.
And
he calls himself EJ?
A lot of people call him EJ, yeah. Okay. But anyway, so Elton apparently is a very disciplined guy about checking up on friends and checking up on people. So he's just regularly throughout the week, just every day he sets aside time to just go and talk with
whomever. Yeah.
Just check in with people.
God, yeah.
That he's just like, that's part of my job. I'm like, that is a really impressive thing to do.
Uh-huh.
Because most people don't do that. And it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. And then you think about all the collaborations that Elton has been a part of. You're like, this is probably part of why. Because he's so disciplined about just being like, listen, man, I'm checking in with my friends. And the next thing you know, they go, Elton, it's great to hear from you. I was working on this thing.
Uh-huh.
We should do this thing together. And he's like, totally. Sounds great.
Yeah.
You're like, this is so smart. So I'm learning from Elton.
Yeah, he keeps you grounded as shit.
trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are. Yeah.
You know,
What a wait, because like there's no room he goes in where he's not the most famous person in the room. You know, like
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
you know, like
Yeah.
he's famous in LA. You know, like you know what I mean? Like when he walks into a room, like people, if he's in a restaurant in Los
Right, and
Angeles,
everyone goes,
Jesus Christ, Elton John's here. You know, like
Right.
yeah, which is a true rarity here.
well, and that,
Yeah.
in my experience with
So
the
to
people,
be that and give that,
right?
yeah,
So my experience with the most over the top famous people I've ever had the chance to meet, and people that I've admired a lot, like Elton John, like Billy Joel, like Paul McCartney, like all kinds of like crazy. We're just like, I can't even believe I'm in this place shaking the hands with this
Isn't that
person.
wild?
And they're like, oh yeah, I know who you are. And you're like, huh? What?
it's the crazy. Like when comics do it, that we know, like. Bill Burr, I met him and he goes,
God,
yeah, he
that
goes,
guy is
my friend Maureen goes, do you know? She goes, I know your stuff. He goes,
Oh,
I
that's
see it.
awesome.
And I go, all right, yeah, nice to meet you. And I go, I'm actually, this was when I was on the other podcast. I go, I'm actually on your podcast network. He goes, oh yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
Like it was up and down immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my experience with the folks who are who have sustained careers at that level for that long, for the most part, is that they are very gracious, they are disciplined, and they understand that in a sense, how they got here, it's as hard to stay here as it was to get there.
Yeah.
And so they don't lose the hunger and the discipline to kind of maintain the relationship
And be a human being.
and be a human being and be good at and I mean, you know, and for lack of a saying, it's an acquired skill because they know how to be good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of their job.
There are people
Yeah.
good at being famous.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, because it can easily turn into a place where you lose a sense of reality. Because you can have so many yes
completely.
people around. Yes. Everything you say is yes. Yes. No mistakes, no second guessing, no changing, you know, and then.
that's yeah.
And then you
Sycophantic behavior?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I could never.
That exists?
Oh.
I have never seen
Isaac.
I
such a
can't
thing.
wait to get there.
Well, did you?
In Los Angeles?
Did you ever? Did you ever?
Absurd.
That's pretty good.
Next thing you're going to tell me that there's sociopaths in the entertainment business.
No, these are
There are.
these are
What?
nuns in street clothes.
Oh, or even narcissistic people. No.
No. These are monks in
All
kimonos.
lambs looking for a shepherd. Yeah.
Did
Did you ever have a moment in your?
Hold it. You
on
talk,
your-
I gotta blow my nose.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever have a moment where you recognized like, oh, this is getting weird? Because you guys became famous at such a young time.
Oh.
Like, I mean, you must have, but like, past like the excitement of fame and everything exciting and new into like, okay, we need to slow down and pace ourselves, or
I
like
mean, he
figure
was-
out something kind. Because I truly remember it. Like I was like a filthy punk rock kid. You know,
Right,
like
and you're just like, screw those guys.
I swear to God,
hate
my
their
girlfriend in
guts.
high school was so into you guys. I was like, this is fucking killing me. Like,
Right. Oh, yeah. Of course it was. Of course it was. No, I mean, honestly,
and that can't be the first time
I
you heard
have-
that from a guy who looks exactly like me.
No. But I like had, but on a human level, I did have a lot of empathy for this situation. It's like I would have felt the same way.
Yeah, and
This band blows up and all. I mean, like I have no control over this stuff.
yeah. What also
Yeah.
like?
And people are like, oh my gosh, I love their band.
I mean,
Right?
Cobain
And
had
it's all
died
these-
like 3 years before, and I was like, this is the
Right, and we put the death nail in grunge.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know who
They're
killed,
like,
you know who
everyone's
killed
like,
Seattle?
Look,
Yes.
those guys, we hate them.
Clearly-
They're wearing plaid.
Yeah, I'm still
But
dressed
they're
like
doing pop. They're stealing our vibe,
sorry.
but they sound like the Jackson 5, and it's really harshing my mellow,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm bad motor finger. That's what I want to listen to.
No, I mean, I totally got it. I was just
Yeah,
like, I would feel the same way.
Yeah,
I'd be
but-
like, I hate these guys. These guys are annoying as crap. They got long hair. They look like girls.
They all have Cobain hair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's was like kind of more washed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
kind of like they sing because
Their-
they're like
their shirts fit.
because they're young kids and their voices are higher, so that's easier to make. Like
Yeah.
I totally get
Catchy.
it. No, but you know, when did it get weird? I mean,
Well,
right
like,
off the bat, it got
It
weird.
had
But
to.
Because
like,
it was like,
no, when you were talking about like how those other Elton and Billy Joel, they recognize humanity. Was there a
Yeah.
point where you ever looked at it and you were like, oh, we're kind of removing ourselves.
You were so young.
Yeah, and well, also like you guys stayed in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time in LA and a lot of time in New York.
Like you didn't come out here and do the LA thing in the same way that a lot of people become famous.
Permanently move out here, and I would actually say that there's like a blessing and a curse to success at a young age. The blessing was whoever gets that chance. Who does that ever happen to?
Yeah.
You write songs and people know them, not just like in your hometown, or in the state you grew up in, or the country you live in, but like everywhere.
Yeah.
You're like, that never happens. And so all of us are looking around going like, wow, this is crazy. We had the dream and we thought it could happen. And it actually is happening. Okay, so that's kind of the excitement part. Did we remove ourselves? I don't think we ever really consciously removed ourselves from fame per se, but we did, I think, subconsciously, because so when Middle of Nowhere came out, I was 16. Taylor was 14. Zach was 11.
Yeah.
You know, even in Los Angeles, they frown on 11-year-olds with a cocaine habit. You know what I mean? Like, there is a line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't.
I don't know. I thought Gary Coleman did fine.
We're gonna 6-7 that.
Yeah, but it's anyway. I'm just saying. Even in Los Angeles, people are like, "Wow, the 11-year-old with the cocaine. That's probably a problem."
Yeah. I don't care if he is the drummer. I don't care if he is the drummer.
Exactly. I mean, we understand he needs energy.
Sure.
But anyway, so
We just
our
don't
folks
wanna know his
were
age.
yeah.
We just don't tell us.
Just don't tell. Right, exactly. Plausible deniability.
Right, exactly. We never knew.
Who did I sell that 8-ball to? I'm not sure how old he was.
Don't know.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. That was a hypothetical. We're not admitting to a crime. But anyway.
I did it.
But did it get weird right off the bat? Yeah. And did we kind of, I think, remove ourselves from some of that stuff, both naturally and kind of subconsciously? Sure.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
because Oklahoma, like Tulsa's like removed from show business in a lot of
completely. Yeah, it's an oil town.
I mean, but it's like, I mean, obviously there's great music. There's a great music history there, but it's not like a,
No, it's not an industry town at all.
Yeah.
I mean, are there great musicians there? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I just finished recording for over 10 days with a band of that I've started with a bunch of friends called Mother Road Sons.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And we're not exactly sure when the record's coming out, but we just finished the kind of first process, the first tracking dates, and that turned out really, really good. And they're excellent, like world-class guys, but they just so happen to be
from Tulsa.
Yeah.
Like
and I mean, these guys could play anything. Like you put them in a room, 2 hours, you've got like primo stuff.
They're like the Muscle Shoals of.
They are. No, they definitely are. They're definitely the wrecking crew of Tulsa.
Yeah,
at least. And there's actually a big group of guys like that in town. But these particular guys, I'm close friends with, and were some of my favorite players. And I was just like, hey, let's do something together.
Nice.
And we kind of wrangled. But back to the 90s. Yeah. When did it get weird? It got weird right away, and you kind of pull yourself out of it a little bit, and you kind of go, it's weird to show up as a 16-year-old to some of these parties and clubs and things. It's just a little bit like...
That's so
weird.
It's not...
And you're the oldest.
Especially, I'm the... Yeah,
exactly.
Like
there's some responsibility on you to like...
I'm in a band with my little brothers.
Yeah.
I can't,
it's
kind of icky.
You can go to the Viper room and get all fucked up. Yeah.
It's kind of icky.
Yeah.
I grew up in Oklahoma. I mean, was I chasing being famous in a band? Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
But was I still only 16? And was my 11-year-old brother who's in the band with me, is he kind of looking at me going like, what are you doing?
Right.
And are your parents around quite a lot? Like most of the time? Sure.
Yeah.
And, I just liked my mom too much to do too many uncouth things.
Yeah. Boy, good. Yeah.
You mean like, I didn't want my mom to look at me and go, honey.
Yeah. Oh,
you're like,
God.
Okay, sorry.
God.
Right.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you don't have that conversation.
Yeah.
It's not a normal mother-son conversation.
So, Isaac, who's Christy?
Yeah. So,
heard she has a back tattoo.
I mean, that would be the least of it, probably. Right?
That's so wild.
So anyway, so you do remove yourself a little bit from it. I think for most kind of reasonable people, it was in a very natural, kind of reasonable way of just kind of going like, this is a lot. This is probably not psychologically healthy. As parents looking at us going, this is probably better for them to kind of keep some kind of normalcy.
Yeah.
And still maintain a relationship with their friends they grew up with and things of that nature. And so we had the resources to kind of maintain that for a time. But then record label merger, there was a big record label merger in 1999, which was 2 years after Middle of Nowhere came out.
Yeah.
And so we'd been promoting that record from 97 to 98, all the way through both of those years. And so we got to 1999.
How many dates a year were you guys doing?
Not nearly as many concert dates as we could have. We really only played probably on that tour was actually not very, very extensive. It was only about 50 shows.
Really?
Yeah,
Some
That
people,
is crazy thinking about how big that album was.
Well, but the record sold 8 million copies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it wasn't the same, like unlike now.
If you sold 8 million copies of a record now, that
Right,
would
well,
be
it'd be
insane.
insane, but also there's money that's coming in from selling records. So, but anyway, it was complicated. I like I said,
some girls made every show, by the way.
Oh,
I
they
know
did.
one of them.
You know one of them?
Yeah, I started a comedy with a girl in Atlanta who traveled with you guys.
Okay.
I was like, what?
So she would probably refer to herself as a fanson.
Fanson. Yeah, I've seen her tattoo. It's on her skull.
I call mine Shaniacs.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and
I mean,
Blanimals?
Blanimals.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of folks who have followed us for a long time, who've gone to a gazillion shows. And part of that is because our first manager was a Grateful Dead fan. So he's a Deadhead. And so his thing was like, hey, listen, if you want to maintain a relationship with an audience, if you want to keep it where it's interesting and where they have a reason to come back, you need to change as frequently as you can. You need to always have things that are
That is so cool.
doing that are not on the record or not whatever. So he
meaning
is
ingrained that in
interesting.
us.
it
Yeah,
is.
he ingrained that in us, and we've tried to maintain that as much as possible. And I mean, things ebb and flow and whatever, but some tours have less change than others.
Yeah.
Like for example, the last tour we did at the end of 2024, my brain is, I don't remember. 24.
Okay.
2024. We did a bunch of dates 2025 as well, but the last kind of themed tour that we did was 2 nights in a row where it was acoustic one night, electric the next night, and we only repeated 2 songs. Mmmm Boppin, Penny and Me were the 2 songs we repeated.
Nice.
That is so
And then the whole rest of
cool.
it. So you're going to a show and you don't know what to expect. And there was a reason for the theme. It was related to the record that had been released 20 years before that.
Oh, were you guys doing like 2 different records as well?
Well,
Or-
it was
That is
themed around a
interesting.
record that we released in 2003 and 2004.
Okay.
So there was an acoustic version in 2003, an electric version in
Oh,
2004.
lovely.
And so we just
Wow.
combine it and kind of and we deliberately did the covers that we'd done on the acoustic set in the acoustic set, covers we'd done in the electric set in the electric set, and we'd done all, so
Fun. That's great, man.
I-
You really gave them what
yeah.
they wanted. But yeah.
that's what you're trying to do.
I like that idea. We were talking earlier about how to like constantly sell tickets on tour and how to not saturate a market and the right amount of
Repeat
dates.
versus not.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that your manager was a deadhead and understood how to have people be okay with spending, because the max of of touring of ticket buyers is getting somebody to spend multiple tickets on one tour. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
To even have somebody come back for the next tour is crazy, but spending multiple tickets on one tour is insane. And I love that the idea of consciously making an effort to switch up the show every time. I mean, it's a lot of effort.
Yeah, I mean, when we rehearse
But
for a
it's
tour,
also a big reward too.
Yeah.
When we rehearse for a tour, it's probably 50 songs that we have in a regular kind of rotation.
Yeah.
And they're at about 25 a night. So you've got a rotation of close to 20% per night
Yeah.
that you're changing.
And I bet it kind of helps the vibe and the energy because it's not muscle memory then. And you're kind of looking at each other. If something goes wrong, you are kind of looking at each other like, this isn't plug and play now.
You're deliberately taking risks to keep things fresh. It would be boring for me. Like, I don't know how bands go out and do the same set night after night.
Oh, I've seen
I
it.
would be like,
I've gone
shoot
to
me
a,
now.
You
a
see their
few of
eyes.
Do you remember the band Our Lady Peace?
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that. No, it was a good show, but he did come out and he goes, "Look, I'm going to play the ones you want to hear, but I got to do some new stuff."
Yeah.
He let, and everybody was like, "Yeah, man, totally cool." Like he just ice broke it in a way that everybody was like, "Oh yeah, we can give you that, man." Yeah. Like,
Well, we never really say that. We just play what we want.
Yeah. I mean, he was very.
Which is probably good and bad. Like,
Yeah, I think it the intention was it made the vibe be like,
yeah.
oh, is he only gonna do new stuff? Like it didn't drag
right.
everybody down, and then he gave us a reward. Like he was like, you're gonna get it, but we're gonna mix it up a bit.
Well, and that's a challenge. That's a challenge.
Also, some of the new stuff is good.
And that's a challenge that every band has. Like my brothers and I have been talking about this. It's part of why I'm out here doing something new and trying some stuff out. Don't know exactly what the future of that looks like. Don't know exactly how it affects what my brothers and I do together or not. I mean, there's probably like a reasonable kind of amount of time where you kind of like look around and go, hey, maybe we'll take a little break for a minute.
Yeah.
Take a few years and like don't do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Because we've been actually, even though we're not necessarily quote unquote winning the fame game, right? The tabloid game, but we're winning the ticket buying, selling game.
Hey. No one wins the fame game.
Right.
At the end, like, who wins the fame game? There's like
You
three
only
people.
lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so we're just we go out, we play anywhere from probably 50 to 100 dates a year, depending on the year.
You get to be human beings that.
And and then so the last couple of years was 50 dates. The big world tour in 2022 and 2023 was over 100.
Yeah.
And so it's like it kind of fluctuates, and it just depends on how much you want to do and how how to pay the bills and how much you need to do to pay the bills, and so on, and
how much you can still be a human at the end of it,
right? Exactly, and how much and being in a band for 30 years is hard because ADD is a real thing. Yeah. I have it. It's very clear.
Welcome to the club.
I am a train with many tracks. Learn from me. Okay.
I'm a train with many tracks.
I am tangent man, a man of truth, a man of justice, a man without focus or a long attention span.
That's good.
Anyway. But Our Lady Peace.
Many tracks in front of me.
It's a bit of a friend of mine who's a comedian.
Oh, who?
His name is Corey Edwards. Corey and Todd Edwards. It's from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They had this like comedy album, sketch comedy album, and one of the things was a superhero called Tangent Man.
Tangent Man is great. Yeah. Corey Todd Edwards.
Corey and Todd Edwards.
Okay. Is he Tulsa comic? Really?
That's where
that's great.
I'll try and find
There's a thing
out.
called Bungalow Boys, was their like comedy troupe.
Cool.
It was very, very funny, especially when I was like 10. It was especially funny because they had this, anyway, they had some stuff that was very kind of like approachable for younger kids as well. Like it wasn't, like all of it was very clean.
Yeah.
And it was very slapstick. And it was just so, they had a thing called The Candy Show where it was a bunch of kids. They were kids, talking about candy. And the immortal question, is candy corn really corn or candy?
Yeah. It's
we will
very
discuss this
Hedbergy.
and other timeless riddles next time on The Candy Show.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're just stupid, dumb stuff.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of like college guys making voices and telling stupid jokes. Anyway,
That's very Hedberg as a joke. Is candy
right? Is candy really corn or candy?
Yeah.
We'll discuss this and other timeless riddles next time on The Candy Show.
Yeah.
Okay. If you make a candy salad, except for the lettuce is not candy, but the candy on the salad is candy. Is it a salad or is it candy?
Shit.
Right?
I'll be honest with you.
It depends on the ratio of the candy to the lettuce.
I'm getting in a
I was
red.
going to say.
I was like, this is Mike Tyson.
No. And if I'm listening to that in my car, I'm getting in a wreck. I'm going, I got to think about this. I got to pull over.
Exactly. You pull into a drive-through, you're like, hey, do you guys... I got a question.
Yeah, I go, hold on, I'll give you my order in a second. I'm going through something.
And you just play. Play and like,
so back to my tangent.
Please.
It is tricky. If you're in a band for 30 years, there's some level of like, hey, there are songs I should play. Not out of guilt, but out of intelligence.
Yeah.
People buy a ticket to a show. If you buy a ticket to Godfather, you expect a certain thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And if they randomly insert a scene from Wedding Crashers, you're going to be like, what the actual fuck is going on?
I am gonna love it. I'm telling you right now.
Yes, but you'll be very confused. You'll be like, whoa, theme, scene change, problem.
Yeah. Yes. You know what's like this?
So you have to be very careful about that. But we've tried to find that balance, and part of the balance is just that you do unabashedly play songs like Bop, like Penny and Me, like Where's the Love. Some of these early songs that people are very familiar with or have been your most successful, most streamed ones on the list. You make sure that there's those in the right kind of intervals, but then you set up vibe and you'll be like, they may not know this song, but they're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Based on this one and this one on either side of it. And you're just it's like a flow of a set.
We call it some comics will call that bookending.
Yeah. If you're having fun, they love watching you guys have fun.
Exactly.
And I always tell myself it's like because it's like that comedy thing where people buy a ticket and you're like, but I want to try all this new stuff. But you go, they bought a ticket, they got a babysitter, they wanted to come out, give them the good stuff too. They don't care. Something that
like
they've
if
heard
I
before.
can't that's the thing is comedy is like I've used this analogy before, but like in music you can play a wrong note. Like in comedy, there's no such thing. There's only the person playing the note. There's only the person playing the note.
You're a solo saxophonist.
Yeah, but
I'm a tuba player.
But either way,
I'm New Orleans brass tuba, but I'm a tuba.
right. But then you can really have fun with the wrong note.
Yeah.
If you learn how to do the dance.
Yeah.
Right. And but it's also, I just tell myself at the end, it also is a job. Yeah. And you go, a dentist still has to do paperwork.
Yeah.
Like everybody has the little things that isn't their favorite, but they still have to do. So you just.
And some people are like so endeared that you're in their town. Like they can't believe you came. So you have to it is a responsibility.
Well, don't get me wrong. I don't resent it at all.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I wasn't assuming.
Because some people walk on stage and are like, oh, I can't believe I have to play the song again.
Yeah.
I'm like, whenever I play the first opening notes of the Bop riff, and people go, I just get this big old smile on my face, like.
Yeah,
this is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I always think
whoever has this experience where all you gotta go is dum da da da, and everyone goes, wow.
Yeah.
We're like, I wrote this. Boom, ding, ding, ding.
Hey Isaac, speaking of Bop, go further in that. Because I feel like Bop is your guys' stairway to heaven in a sense.
Bop is our stairway to heaven, sure. Yeah. Or some version of that.
And it also is like such a young. Sounds like a kid song. Yeah. So how is like a 45-year-old dude or 43? How do you what's that evolution been like? And is it different between the three of you?
Okay. Well, first of all, I am 45. So you nailed it. Yes. What was the evolution of that song for me? The evolution of that song for me.
Playing it live.
Yeah. Well, so in 2018 and 2019, we did a symphony tour, and that song Bop was in it. It was song number 5 in the set list, and that was for a lot of reasons.
How many songs in the set list total?
There were 22.
You had 17 songs after that?
Yeah.
Why did you put it at 5?
Because. There are 2 reasons why. One, emotionally. So what we did was with the symphony, you have to break it apart into 2 45-minute sets. It's union rules related stuff. And so we had to have part 1 and part 2. There was a song idea that my brother Taylor had called Reaching for the Sky that became the theme song for the whole thing. So it starts set 1 and it starts set 2. And it's different verses. And it's this very cool song. It's about a kid chasing a dream, and everyone's saying it's impossible.
The song in half.
So so that song was it's written as one piece, and then I was like, actually, we need to split these apart because you can use it as a theme to set the tone again. Hey guys, we're back into our story, and it just so happens that the verses really tell a really cool kind of evolution of the character. So anyway, so you have those things, but the story. My brother Zach came in and was like, hey, I think this is how you do it. You have to have, in a sense, a hero's journey type thing. Mm-hmm. And at the time, we didn't fully realize we were doing it. And then we realized, wait a second, there's a circle to this. So it was kind of reaching, chasing, doing, fearing, like using ings, right?
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, we gotta have like a bookend to each section, a start and an end to each section. Anyway. But Bop is about is about chasing something, but it's also about loss. And so you have to put it in the right place. And what it was really cool was it worked because it's so early in our career. The whole thing was about our career. We just basically wrote our career in a set of songs.
Cool.
Very cool.
And it ends with this song called Tonight, which says, tonight is the first night, tonight is the last night. Don't care what has come before, tomorrow's an open door. Anyway, so that's the very last song in the set. But song number 5, Mmmm Bop starts off acoustic. It's just the acoustic guitar with some cellos kind of doing a sustained note. And you start the song and you play it in the way it was written, not the way people know it. And you use the trumpets and the horn section overall and the string sections to create the lift that is needed to give the chorus that up, but you don't overplay it because it starts off, you have so many relationships in this life, only one or two will last. You go through all the pain and strife, turn your back and they're gone so fast. So hold on to the ones that really care because in the end, they'll be the only ones there. And when you get old and start losing your hair, can you tell me who will still care? In an Mmmm Bop, they're gone. In an Mmmm Bop, they're not there. In an Mmmm Bop, they're gone. In an Mmmm Bop, they're not there. So you do this thing and it was really cool because it's the song everyone's expecting you to play and you put it right at the front. Now everyone has to listen.
Yeah.
Now everyone goes, like if you walk out and your most popular bit, you put in the first 15 minutes of the set, they go, whoa, what's she going to do now?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got more stuff for you that's even better than what I just played. So you got to have balls.
That's your
Yeah.
think.
You
That's
got to
impressive
go
thinking,
out there
yeah.
and be like, listen, I know you know this song, and I know this song is part of why you're here, but this is the beginning of our story, not the end of our story.
Right.
So we're putting in this context of the beginning, and we're going to let you hear it, and we're not going to underplay it. We're not going to be weird about it. We're going to play it,
Yeah.
but we're going to let you hear it in a slightly different way. Because we historically have played it acoustic like that, but just not with an orchestra. So with an orchestra, it was really cool.
Yeah,
I
that
bet it
sounds
was so
awesome.
pretty.
Really, really fun. So we
So-
have an album of it as well. So which is
Catherine,
I
so
like-
you got to do your Hot Pocket bit up front now.
What is? Oh, it's my parents are cousins. I actually just did it at a corporate show and it hit, and I was like, it's never not gonna hit. I have a parents are cousins, but you know what I love? Like you putting it in the beginning,
yeah.
and then the storyline is you go, that kind of popped you off, right?
Yeah.
And so the rest of the songs are you going through the isms, which
Yeah.
is also your life of going through the isms because of the song.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like that's really cool.
So that's so brilliant.
yeah, that is really cool. I
Wait,
love that. I love
Isaac, will you also talk about the one of the most profound things I've seen with researching you guys is that the World Series anthem. Will you talk a little bit about that?
what? The baseball?
You have not seen
Yes.
that?
The baseball?
Okay. So 1990,
7.
is it 97 World
Yeah.
Series?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So in 1997, I believe it was the Marlins and the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
So Zach's maybe 12 at this point. Taylor's 14. I'm 16. We go out. We get asked to do the national anthem. And we've done it before. And we're kind of really excited about it. We feel really good about our version. Like, we do a really good national anthem. We've got the advantage of the 3-part harmony, all the things. So we go, like, all right, this is going to be fun. We actually got our friend Jamie Davis to play a snare drum as well with us because we had this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, say.
Yeah.
Right. So you kind of set the tone that way. So anyway, so he comes out and does that because it's really hard to do while singing. And so he starts it off and we start singing. But when we walk out to the mound to sing the national anthem, they go, ladies and gentlemen, to sing the national anthem, Hanson. And literally the whole place is like,
Everybody watch YouTube. It's on YouTube, and it's the most breathtaking thing.
and it was so much louder
You guys are
than you
children.
hear it on TV.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like,
You're children.
it's okay. We're professionals.
Yeah, you're
We're
professionals.
professionals.
child.
No. I mean, trust me, I was already nervous. That didn't help. I was like, shit. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Thank God
All the high school boyfriends of all the girls that like our band are at the World Series.
You're goddamn right I was.
Gotta know your audience. Whoops.
Yeah. You're lucky that game wasn't in Philly.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. But anyway, so we go out there.
They
and
just threw it down on you.
They were like,
Yeah.
we're not happy you're here.
Wow.
You can leave. So anyway, so we sing the song, and then afterwards they cheered really loud because it
Nailed it.
turned out that we didn't suck at singing.
Yeah. Good God.
And we didn't clam though, because
like that. I mean, that'll make your knees
that's
shake.
oh no, it does.
Yeah.
It does. You just kind of like sit there and go, okay, and. It's fine. Oh, say can. And you're just like,
You feel like that drum suddenly starts to
It's
sound
more
like
like
you're
you're
going
like,
in a
maybe somebody's gonna play a slide whistle instead of a
exactly. You have a little.
God, that's
So yeah,
nuts.
so that was crazy.
Do you know?
You're marching into battle.
you
That
guys
is
know-
when that's
oh, yeah.
like.
You guys know who Ricky Jay is? He was an actor. He was in some Paul Thomas Anderson movies.
Okay.
He was the camera. But you guys see Boogie Nights?
Yeah.
I've seen Boogie Nights.
Yeah, you know the scene where Mark Wahlberg and Burt Reynolds get in a huge fight, and Burt Reynolds keeps going, nevertheless, you know, like during they had to reshoot that scene a bunch. This is the story because Ricky Jay kept laughing,
Right.
and he goes, Paul Thomas Anderson goes up to him, I guess, is who it was, and he goes, I gotta know why you're laughing. He goes, so you know I'm from Boston, right? And he goes, yeah, and he goes, so I was at a high school football game once.
This is a podcast.
And this guy, he goes, okay. And he goes, and we're all sitting there, and this guy, the announcer gets on the PA, and he goes, and now to sing the national anthem, Susan Harris. And some guy just goes, Susan Harris sucks cock. And the announcer goes, nevertheless.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
He's on the clock now.
Oh, say.
So his reference point is just like, I can't stop.
Yeah. I mean, it just triggered something in him. He's a guy you would recognize if you saw him. Yeah.
That
he
was
was
great.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be right back with Isaac Hanson and figure out if candy corn is candy or corn.
Hey, man. You need a little pick-me-up, huh? I got something real nice for you. Just don't tell nobody, all right? Check it out.
What's up, idiots? It's your girl, Kay Blanford, and I'm on tour. Concord, New Hampshire, February 5th. Boston, Massachusetts, February 6th and 7th. Washington, D.C., February 13th and 14th. Bring you honey. Vancouver, BC, Canada for JFL Festival, February 17th and 18th. You can check it all out at katherineblanford.com. Toodles!
Oh my God, so embarrassing. But it's the sexiest thing I've ever heard. Here, let me.
Hey, idiots, it's Shane. The 5th, 6th, and 7th of February, I'll be in Lawrence, Kansas at the Lawrence Comedy Club. March 19th, 20th, and 21st at the Toledano Comedy Festival in New Orleans, Louisiana. In Rochester, New York on the 1st of April. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania on the 2nd. Please go to www.shaneisacomedian.com or www.punchup.live/Shane Torres to grab your tickets. Welcome back, everyone. We're here with our very special guest, Isaac Hanson. I'm Shane Torres.
You're regretting every moment.
I've been
No, this is
enjoying
so
this on a
fun.
level you would not believe. And I thought it was so cool you guys brought John Stamos out. At
Oh yeah,
Riot-
I forgot to mention
When?
that. Oh, that was
at
amazing.
Riot Fest. Yeah.
Yeah, Riot Fest. Yeah, so that was the other guest.
Yeah.
So and apparently this was like a long time thing where Riot
It's
Fest
the
was
greatest-
trying to get Stamos to come to Riot Fest.
You know why?
Why?
No, I don't know why.
Because you know he was Uncle Jesse on Full
Yeah.
House.
Oh right, yeah,
His
yeah.
band was the Rippers. It was Jesse and the Rippers.
Oh right.
And Riot Fest tweeted a fake lineup one year to get everyone to shut up, and they said they booked Jesse and the Rippers. And then like all those people are lunatics, so they were like trying to get him to book. And they were like berating John Stamos, and then he finally sent like this list of demands. And he said that the guy who runs it, Riot Mike, was like, they were like, you have to get a tattoo of Jesse and the Rippers. And he was like, done. Like,
You got it.
And they had like they had a 12-foot butter statue of John Stamos. Like, and he was like, it was all, and he was like, John Stamos was like, this was one of the most like sincere, endearing things, and like
No, it was great. It was very fun.
Yeah, and when he came out with you guys,
Yeah, he came out and played tambourine on Mmmm Boppin.
Yeah.
I would
video of it.
explode.
I would have. Yeah. I was with.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. And we've done some dates randomly with the Beach Boys, and John has been there.
Yeah.
And so like I think there's probably there are probably some other moments that we've had, but I think that was it. I think the first time we met was actually at those Beach Boys shows. But anyway, it was hilarious. Yeah. It was like, John, you're here. You should come out and play tambourine on Mmmm Boppin. He's like, totally. I'm game.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand that.
People went ape shit. Yeah.
No, that's changing lives.
Yeah.
That's
well, it was like
healing
everybody was just
things.
like anybody who had like NBC in 1993 was like, Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Well, how about, I mean, it's also really funny because like seeing some of my nieces or my wife or other people when they meet John Stamos, they're like, "Hi, John."
It's crazy.
Even 12-year-olds are like, "Hi, John."
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they don't even really know him, and they're like, "Hi, John."
The older you get, the more you appreciate a good head of hair.
That's true. Yeah.
It's undeniable. I saw Leno last night, and I was like, "That's good hair."
Yeah, he does it. I never really thought. You're right. He does.
He's
have
a
very
good looking rug. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, is that a wig? I can't tell. It's so
It
good.
doesn't move.
By the way, the most nicest, funniest, like
Late night?
oh my god.
Oh, he was your
Host?
favorite of.
Oh, he was amazing.
Really?
Who else did you guys do?
His show, he ran that show. His people. I would say that the experience you have is top down. It's always a reflection of who's at the top of it.
Yeah.
And that show, everybody there were so cool. Ribeiro was great. Everybody was great. Like
Dialed in, huh?
just the crew guys. Like we probably played Leno 18 times.
Really?
Something
My
like that. I mean,
God.
like nuts.
Wow.
I think we were one of in the last week or two of guests that were on before they went off.
First
the air.
time?
Yeah, and we knew those crew guys from when we were kids.
Wow, that's
Like,
really cool.
We did Leno when I was 16.
Do you remember?
And finished doing and did Leno last time when I was 30 or 32 or something like that, 34.
Do you remember the other guests that were on the first time you were on? Because I always think that's like one of the coolest things when you do late night.
I'm trying.
Oh man, I don't remember.
The first time I did Conan, I went in the day before, and the guests were Snoop Dogg and Steve Wozniak.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And well, nobody on staff could have given a shit. They were like, "This is another famous person." And the night I was on was like an animal handler, and they had all these like baby bear cats, and everybody was freaking the fuck out. And then Adam, is it Levine, the guy from Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Is that,
Yeah.
his wife. Yeah, and then me. So it was a real it got progressively
Good
less
God.
attractive as it went down.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm sorry. We have.
Okay, so we were like, okay, we're gonna do a twist on Truth or Dare. Instead,
Dare, okay.
We did your research. This game's called Tulsa Daddy,
Tulsa Daddy.
and it has nothing to do with Truth or
my.
Dare.
No, it has nothing to do with Truth or Dare. It's a mix of parenting advice, since you're a father, and you come.
Okay.
You doing some research, we found out you have a large extent, a lot of nieces and nephews. In
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm only responsible for the therapy bills of 3 children.
Yeah, attaboy.
That's a lot. It's expensive.
You know, it's expensive. My
Yeah.
brother Taylor is
I feel like a
responsible
lot
for
of father.
7.
I feel like a father from the '90s might think you're responsible for quite a few more.
I am certain I am only the father of 3 children.
I am.
Very
And
well
anyone
done.
that says otherwise will receive a cease and desist letter.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
you're getting some mail.
But this game is a mixture of Tulsa trivia and parenting advice.
Okay.
And there
David.
is
A,
true or
B's, and
false.
C's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not, so I meant, sorry, multiple
Yeah.
choice. Okay, I'll go first.
Please.
Your kids are fighting over video games and it's interrupting your peace and quiet. How do you handle it? A, do you walk into the room and they're arguing and flick on the light switch on and off until they stop fighting and then lock them in the bathroom and make them bathe together like they were when they were little to assert your dominance? Or B, make all of them sit on giant blocks of ice and the last one off is the only one who gets dinner that night? Or C, do you tell them it's better to share than to have... What? What did you write? It's better to share than to have it on your own because the richest experiences are the ones we share.
Thank you, sir.
So
These are your only options.
these are my only
Yeah,
options. I would really, really, especially at this point, prefer the first one.
But you're gonna lock him in the bathroom.
My sons are both 6'3".
Oh yeah, they're big boys.
I am not 6'3". I am 5'11", and they are also both into working out and things of this nature. My second son throws in the like high 80s in baseball.
Oh my God.
He's got an arm.
How old is your boy?
He's 17.
All right,
he's a hard pitch. He's going to get to 90 by the beginning of the season. He's convinced. And I was like, okay, man, got to have goals. And then my older son, Everett, is a guitar player and a feisty, wiry person. So I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I was forcing them into a bathtub because, for one, I don't think they could actually fit in it. But I should have used that a long time ago. It would have been a better choice.
Yeah. You would have rather forced
beating the hell out of their butts.
Listen, they're both going to get the same result. You don't always. Yeah.
Wow. Honestly, I've mostly used the third option, but I would have preferred the first option. If I would have known that was an option, I would have used it much earlier in their lives.
I think there's a healthy balance. I've nannied for one family for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I go, the talking it out sometimes. I mean, well, there's a healthy balance between the two.
I mean, you could just walk in the room and say, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That's what you do. That's what you do with your third kid.
Yeah. Or when your kids get so old that you can't really rein them in.
Yeah.
So you're just like, are we fighting about this again?
Yeah.
Really?
And
they did get into a physical altercation the other day. And they did get kicked out of the house.
I get it. My brothers and I were fighting well into our 20s.
They broke some stuff.
Get out of the house.
And Mom was like, you break stuff in my house, you don't live here.
Yes.
For a 24-hour period. Go find somewhere to stay.
My little brother threw me through a wall when we were like 14.
Yes. This is an appropriate response.
And my mom goes, you literally better not be home when your father gets here. And then we came back so late. Yeah. And I was younger than 14. Yeah. And we came back, my dad was just sitting on the couch fuming. This is before he was out the door. But God, he was just like, you got.
When a mom's, I love when it gets to the point when the mom's advice is run. Mm-hmm. Run away now.
Honestly, I think my boys are more afraid of their mother than they are of me.
Yeah?
To be frank. She just, moms have a special way of, scaring them.
Break you. Yeah.
Yeah, they break you psychologically.
Here's another question for you. Something a little less intense.
Okay.
Tulsa has a 76-foot tall statue of what? A margarita machine, B, Jesus Christ, or C, an oil driller.
Okay, so it should be B because the amount of churches and things of that nature in the city.
It's pretty religious place.
It's like Bible Belt, kind of full tilt.
Yeah.
But it is a giant golden driller.
Do you know, and for a bonus, what's this statue's name? Is it A, Billy Bob Thornton, and his name is the Landman, available now on Paramount Plus? B, the Golden Driller, or C, Christ the Redeemer?
Definitely the Golden Driller.
Yeah, lovely.
Is it?
It's nicely done. It's a big point of pride for the people.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's big.
Yeah, it's mad big. Yeah,
I love when you get to I was doing upstate New York. No, Ames, Massachusetts. Where was I? It doesn't matter. And they were like, oh, there is art there. Jane Fonda's husband donated this big art piece right outside the art museum. And I get you. I'm not kidding y'all. It is a suspended rock. It's a rock that they suspended. And I did my show and they were like, did you see the rock?
That is.
And I was like,
That is the bummer on the road when I found a chain and comfort restaurants on the road because when you go to a place and you gotta try the sandwich place and then you're like, okay. And then you go and you're like,
it wasn't good.
No, and then you're like, I know it's not that Chipotle is good, but you do know exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah. No, there is an importance to consistency.
Yeah.
One of our tour managers back in the day, British guy, used to call Starbucks the American Embassy.
That's pretty good.
You knew it was going to be good.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to the American Embassy. Anybody want anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed. Guaranteed good results.
I went to Tokyo this time last year, and I was like, I can't wait to experience the culture. But like getting coffee, everything takes forever. That you know, like when you're over there, like there's pride in preparation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It took 20 minutes to get a cup of coffee, and I started losing I just started going to McDonald's every day. Like, yeah.
20 minutes
I
is
just
way
wanted
too
this
long.
to be a part of my routine, not a part of my experience. Yeah.
Okay.
These are really going to get intense. Your wife has an innocent crush on a famous celebrity and he requests tickets to your show. Do you A, tell him to stop eyeballing your woman and hit the bricks, pal? B, invite him as a guest and sing a song on stage so you can blow him out of the water? C, tell him you'd love to have him, but you put him in the nosebleeds and dedicate every song to your wife? D,
Okay. D.
give your wife a nice surprise because you're secure in your marriage and know Shane Torres is a nice guy and an honorable man. Shane wrote these.
No shit. By the way, you're getting to read all the fun ones. I'm
I know,
figuring out everything.
So
How's this happen?
I think
too?
a bunch of these are actually boss moves. Like if you really were one to like do the thing, be like, yeah, come to my show and put him in the nosebleeds.
Have fun up there, Clooney.
Yeah.
Exactly. Must be nice being so famous. You're not famous in my house.
I would have loved to have scorned that Jay Welch movie or whatever it's called.
You know,
How's this
this
happen?
is like a little too personal for me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, I'm
we
not,
can clip
not
this.
really,
Yeah.
not really. But I do have a joke with my wife about a particular crush. I'm not actually going to say what the crush is. But she, but I'm just like, you had a crush on him and you married me. I'm kind of like not sure I'm okay with that.
Oh, are you guys completely
Like
opposite?
one of these weird like comparisons where like
you don't have something in common.
I'm just like, yo, do I look like him?
Do you?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Is it Idris Elba?
No, actually, she could get a hall pass for Idris Elba.
Yeah,
as far as
a
I'm
lot of-
concerned.
You're so talented.
You know what I mean? Like,
There's
go on a
that-
date with Idris. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
tell me all
like-
about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He seems
She says things
Awesome.
like, so your husband's a musician. What's that like?
exactly.
And you're like,
She's like, I don't know. I forgot his name.
yeah.
You know.
you're like, I'll tell you.
He wrote some.
Oh, Idris, I'm here. Show up dressed in drag. Listen,
You're the server. Can I take your order? Anything you need?
that would be even better. Excuse me, sir. Can I get you anything? No, really. Anything. Yeah. Honestly, I would invite the guy to the show, and give me my options again. Sorry, tangent man.
Invite him to the show, sing a song on stage. So amazing, you blow him out of the water.
Okay, that's one.
Or you invite him. You put him in the nosebleeds and you dedicate every song to your wife. Or do you say you're secure in your marriage and you
invite Shane.
fight Shane?
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely prefer the last one
Yeah.
because I like you.
Yeah,
I think she would like you as well.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not much of a threat.
But
There's also that.
But-
on multiple levels.
I do really like the sing a song and blow him out of the water kind of scenario.
Love that.
I met my wife at a show
Oh.
in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Greatest
Cool.
city in the world.
I love New Orleans.
Yeah, my favorite
And I
place.
have lots, because of all these things, meeting my wife there and all this kind of stuff. I have a lot of really fun memories of New Orleans. But yeah, met my wife at a show, so I know the power of song.
Wow.
I also know the power that me singing has, the effect that it has on my wife, which is good for me.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually better than me being at home. In fact, actually, what I should do is I should be like, hey, honey, you should go onto the TV and hit play. I left something, a
sweet
video
note, yeah.
open, and just be me singing songs. Wow. And then be like, honey, I'll be home in 30 minutes.
That's good.
Isaac,
Wow.
when you guys fight, do you sing when you're, instead of screaming, do you sing?
You sing your point of
win.
view.
Do you sing your point of view?
I don't want to go to your mother's.
That would be hey, honey.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand.
just a pair of goddamn socks. Why don't you put a track?
Why are you complaining about the dishes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not the dishwasher's fault.
Exactly. Yeah. No, my life is not a scene from West Side Story.
Yeah.
But if it was, it would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
I actually want my life to be a scene from White Christmas because I just want to have Danny Kaye as a sidekick, just telling funny jokes.
That's what you want.
I just want
Comedic.
I just want to be like. I just want to be able to like. I want to redo White Christmas just to be able to say lines like, "Yes, but I feel the same about my Cocker Spaniel." Where'd you or like lines like, "Where'd you leave that in your schnood?"
You
I
would have been so. You could still be. You should be in a Woody Allen film.
That would be fun.
You would.
Kind of problematic now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still making films?
Yeah.
I think they're never gonna.
But back in the day, you belong in a Woody Adam.
Woody Adam film.
That's
You
the
belong
new-
in a
That's
Woody
the guy you
Adam
want to
film.
work with now.
Woody Adam.
Yeah, Woody
Yeah.
Adams.
It sounds more like an erection, though, which is weird.
I got another.
Okay, let's do one more Tulsa. Pick your favorite Tulsa.
We got one more. Yeah. Pick your favorite Tulsa, Florida.
My wife's from Florida.
This actor is one of the finest of his generation and a Tulsa native. Gary Busey was nominated for an Academy Award for what film? A. Point Break. B. The Comedy Central roast of Larry the Cable Guy.
Top 5 for me.
Yeah. C. The Buddy Holly Story. D. The Chris Farley and David Spade comedy duo Black Sheep. Or E. Notorious.
Well, it would either be Buddy Holly story or Notorious. Go with Buddy Holly story.
It is the Buddy Holly story. That was his first big breakout role.
Have
yeah.
you met Gary
Rip to the
Busey?
Big Bopper and the Notorious B.I.G.
Right. Have I met Gary Busey? No. Maybe.
I'm assuming
That's kind of
Tulsa
a-
people.
The like late teens is a little bit of a blur for me.
Yeah.
All
You're
the
shaking a
drugs,
lot of hands and running
all
around.
the drugs. I
Yeah.
made a joke about. I kind of had a problem with cocaine when I was younger.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
Not really.
Well,
Wait,
some of
when
us
you said
did.
Not
And I
really.
was like, this is
that
cool.
means maybe.
no.
No, it doesn't. No, my big
Bop
It's
used
like-
to be a lot faster.
It was punky.
Mom, you're clearing your throat.
Actually, there are some heavy metal covers of them.
I'm sure there
God,
are.
it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
they're fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Did I meet Gary Busey? I might have. I remember meeting. I really remember meeting Robin Williams briefly, which was very cool.
That's cool.
That's the.
There were lots of random things, like being at different award shows and things like that, especially in the like late
It must have
90s, early
flown by
2000s.
in a way.
Yeah, I mean, it was like it was a few year period where you were kind of at those things more frequently. And then when the record label happened in 99, things got really weird. And by 2003, it was like, oh, we were persona non grata at our label because they wanted us to do solo projects because they told us our band was over. And we were like,
Well, fuck
You
you
know,
guys.
like-
yeah.
actually literally did that, but
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like
it
that's
didn't work out in the sense of they didn't want us to make another record, and we made it anyway.
Yeah, and I'm sure it did well.
Enough. I mean, it was the #1 independent album that
That's
year.
huge.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
wasn't, we just
Yeah,
had to,
but-
we had to force ourselves off that label because it wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So
There is one more question.
Oh, you got.
There's more to
Yeah.
that story, but
Yeah. Did you want to read it? This
No,
is
you
a
could-
dad one.
You had the dad one. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
read it.
Your kids are playing each other's teams in a soccer game going head to head. What outcome do you hope for? Right? A tie so they can both be disappointed in the car ride home can be super quiet. Then you say, I thought at least one of you could win.
I wish I was that.
B,
Hilarious.
you sit with the parents from one team and pick a favorite in order to motivate the other one.
It's good. That's what I would do.
C, tell them they are both your favorite and remind them while in competition today, they are siblings forever.
This is hard. You have a D?
I would prefer A.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
I thought at least one of you guys could win.
Yeah.
Jeez, do better.
What I have two of you for?
Exactly. So my sons are 14 months apart. So they're
wow.
basically like twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a kind of theory.
Me and my older brother are about yeah.
They really close?
They're I joke that my sons are like salad dressing.
What?
You got to shake them up for it to like kind of
Makes sense.
work,
Yeah.
for it to congeal, because otherwise it kind of separates.
So you have to force them. You can
We're
work.
like, listen, guys, you got to learn to get along, and mostly it involves them having to like shove each other around for a minute, and then they're like, oh, okay, we're still friends.
But they're supposed to do
okay,
that.
okay. So you
There
put
was never a very clear pecking order is the problem, because they were potty trained within 6 months of each other. They've basically been the same height their whole life
yeah.
as each other. Like every now and then
They
one
haven't
is
physically out like
they're not. There's never been that moment where the older brother is like, I gotcha.
Yeah. Like
Were you all
submit.
like that?
I was too nice.
You were
yeah,
too nice.
see?
I was too nice. I mean, and also, it only takes a few times of getting into scuffles with each other and getting hit really hard in the balls to not want to do it again.
Yeah.
You're done.
That's like, that really hurt.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy because
a lot.
I have two brothers as well.
Right.
And I am the middle. And I went home for Christmas this year and I thought I might get kicked in the balls. like,
Yes, it's still,
and I'm
you
like,
still, there's a visceral,
like, there's like, we just,
how did you guys get along? God, as children? Oh my God, my brother, I mean, we pulled knives on each other. Our parents were like away, they both worked. We'd get home from school. And it was like, how did we survive that?
My mother saw my younger brother throw a cinder block at my head and miss it by this much. And she was like, my mom was from Iowa. She was like, damn it, Jesus Christ. And everybody was like, oh yeah, that one was a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That was a little too far.
Well, I think it's got a little out of hand.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have thought that through.
Yeah. There's like, she was like, you could have killed him. And he kind of was like, oh, yeah, he'd have been fine.
I mean, for us, I think unified purpose of being in a band together was actually positive for our relationship, especially as kids. I mean, it's been harder as you're adults because, you start to have very different priorities in your own lives, and the way that you function in the world is different. I mean, all you have to know is I have 3 kids. My brother Zach has 5, and my brother Taylor has 7. So that articulates different sets of priorities.
Yeah.
I mean,
So your 3
it's just
kids
a
have
math
12 first cousins just from yours?
Yeah.
Just from
Holy
your side
moly.
alone?
from my brothers. Well, yeah, and then I'm the oldest of 7 kids. And
Oh, you have
every
4
one of
other siblings.
And I have 4 other siblings, and the average is, let's see, everybody except our younger brother, he has 1, but everybody else has 3 or more. So there's like
Oh my goodness.
28 cousins or something.
My
like that.
God.
Yeah.
You
it's
guys
a
are
lot
going
of
to take
people.
over the Tulsa branches of government. This is.
Yeah, I mean,
You are Tulsa.
It's it's a war, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Hanson name is everywhere.
God.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
But why was I digressing into that? How do people get along? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think that was a question. Was that
you
a
know what?
question?
It's like you fight with your siblings, but then I even have it now. Like my little brother, sometimes he'll call me, and he has like a love life situation, and I want to get on a plane immediately and come down and cuss that girl out to Kingdom Come. There is this defensiveness of your siblings to the outside world.
Can I tell you this right
Well,
now?
I think I played
Yeah.
in our relationship too.
Yeah.
You were the last person I would call for a relationship.
I
advice.
know.
Like
I
in a
know.
conflict, I'll call you with like, "Hey, I'm thinking of doing this or this."
Yeah.
Right?
She seems like a lovely young lady.
She does seem that way. Yeah, you're right. She seems that way. Seems that way. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let's
I mean,
get.
Even the cutest dogs have teeth.
of course, that's true. But I will say I have great admiration for you guys as comics, because comedy is the hardest job. As far as entertainment is concerned, that is the hardest job. There's a reason why it also has the greatest upside, because it's you and a mic. So if it starts to work, it really works.
Yeah.
But the grind that it takes to get there, right?
Yeah.
To get where you are, to get where you're going, all of it. It's just like, it doesn't matter whether you're, Bill Burr selling out stuff or whether you're just starting out. It's a hard job.
Thank
and so
you.
Thank
well,
you.
and because musicians have a dirty little secret, which is we can set a mood. If I play an A minor, it sends a message.
Mm-hmm.
If I play a C major, it sends a message. If my drummer goes boom, ka, boom, ka, or boom, ka, boom,
Yeah.
or if he goes shuffle,
Yeah.
it sends a different kind of message. So everything you play on top of that, as a comedian, you don't have any of that.
We don't have those tools, but we have ways to set tones.
Okay.
Like, but like, you know, like when I think you guys do this too, is like some of you guys will, like, somebody will walk out on stage and they're either like, you know, somebody just comes and there's the Iggy Pop way of like, I'm running out and here it comes. And like, let's hit the, you know, like, and then there's like, you know, like, I tend to set like I guess an awkward energy to start the show,
Well,
but it is what I want because I know how to move it.
You want then people settle and they
Yeah.
go, we really have to listen to this person to hear what they have to say.
Yeah, but the tonal change. Yeah, like the way you guys set tone is.
Well, I'm just saying that there's an advantage.
It's a dance.
There's
Yeah.
an advantage.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying we have to do the same thing. We just have a
You
different.
have to do the same thing. It's just you're way braver than me.
I don't know, man.
You're way braver.
I tried
or have
being a
more
musician.
therapy bills. I mean, either way, actually. Well, see, because like the music for me is therapy. Like when I write a song, it's because I feel something. And I'm sure that the jokes are that too,
For
right?
sure.
The jokes are like, listen, don't tell anyone. This is actually my daddy issue. This is my mom issue. This is my brother issue. This is I got cheated on by some jerk that I totally loved and.
Yeah, there's no metaphor in my comedy a lot of times. It's just like, I'll come out and be like, yeah, you guys think it's weird you won't go to the funeral of everyone you've ever had sex with? And
well, and it's so true and honest.
And then like people are like, all right, you know, like, and then and I go into my thought.
So gnarly, dude.
But Shane and I were talking about this the other day when we were like, both of us were in a conflict with somebody, and we're like, isn't it awesome you can go on stage in the middle of that and have all this pent up energy, and then you get to do a thing that's only you, and it's your inner honest insecurities and feelings and thoughts, and people just have to shut up and listen to you, and you're like, this is disgusting power for 15 minutes.
Disgusting.
But it's brave.
Well, I think it's like, I think the thing is with it is like, it's whenever I'm at my lowest points with things, like, and I mean like with sadness, not like me being a lunatic with drinking or anything. It is the only place I want to be. Like is on like working and on stage. Like it's like like you're saying, it's the therapy. Like it's the place. Like when my mom died, the next day I flew home and I went straight on stage from the airport.
Sure.
Like because
that's where you needed to be.
Yeah. I go on stage. It's at Union Hall. I don't know. You've probably been there. Yeah.
I've never been there.
It's a very small room. It's like an 80-seater in Brooklyn, but very cool. And I'm opening for David Cross, and my phone rings. It's so small you can hear my phone ringing in the green room. And then I go, oh, shit. And David goes, it's your mother, as a joke. He's like stuck his head, and I go, I literally buried her yesterday. And I go, here we go, gang. And then just like,
and you just like fly from there.
Yeah. But that's like, but it's the only place you want to be. You know, like it really, like I can't think of a better place. Like,
It's just, once you get the hang of it, and understand it, not a drunk with power. It feels liberating to have people connect with like your actual self. In a really weird way.
So that's the experience I had as an example, with my wife, where like when I met her, the thing I liked about her the most was I actually felt like I could be myself. Yeah. I didn't feel like I had to put up a guard, because like, you know, it's weird as a young guy, you know, like when our band blew up, I'm 16. Most of the audience is younger than me. Mm-hmm. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a big difference between a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of factors there, right? So there's like a lot. So it's a little bit like, in a certain way, it was like really cool and also weirdly lonely all at the same time. And anyway, and then I meet my wife at this show that we were playing in New Orleans. And when she and I would hang out, I'd be like, man, you've got the best sense of humor. And I could just say whatever and you're okay with it. Because I could say off-color things.
Yeah.
You know, on purpose. I like saying
it's fun. You're like
Yeah.
you're also a public person, so you got
exactly. So like it was nice to
we
be
all have
like
text
around.
threads. We all have text threads that would ruin us.
Right, exactly. And so she goes, and so then there I am with this girl, and she's kind of laughing at my inappropriate commentary.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, sweet. She's hot, and she thinks I'm funny.
Right. You don't have to be guarded.
Winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so we're all seeking the sense of I'm in the place I'm supposed to be, and I'm having fun, and and there is also something psychologically wrong. I mean, like with all of us that stand on stage, it's like, do you have something you need to tell the world?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
why is it that you need to be in front of everyone?
And you want, them to like
story?
it?
Hello, it's me.
It's yes.
You're welcome
Whatever.
to be in my presence.
Yeah, and all you're trying to
Listen
do
to
is
my songs.
all you're trying to do is figure out what that thing is.
Yeah.
Really, all you're like. As a comic, you're just tunneling down. And you're like, okay, it's fucking. Well, it wasn't my weird sex thing that I'm trying to get out of here. So let's talk about my addiction to food.
But it's so that you can make money off of it,
Yeah.
and it's
Or then I
great.
could just hear my mother going, I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I just gave him so much attention,
Yeah.
and still he wants more.
And he did it from
it
all
was
the
a-
other mothers. All the other mothers like me.
maybe it was too much attention.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, it's
There
like,
you go.
or is he just like maybe he was broken in
Maybe,
me?
maybe he's yes, maybe he's just broken in general.
Yeah, I couldn't have done anything wrong. Yeah.
I predict you in a comedy facet some.
You actually, I saw one of your videos you guys did. It was very comedic.
Oh, I'm a major dork.
Where you
Yeah,
guys were
I
like,
see
you
it.
guys wearing like the like power lifter uniforms and stuff.
Oh, so that was my brother Zach's idea.
Yeah.
So my brother Zach and my brother Mac. My brother Mac is hilarious. Like, and when my brother Zach and my brother Mac were the two younger brothers. So my brother Zach is 8 years older, something like this. Then, 8 years older than Zach. The two of them get together and they do this funny thing where they will start trying to finish each other's sentences like in song. So they'll like start basically ad-libbing a song, and my brother Zach will start something off and just start singing, and then Mac will chime in and go, "Ugh," and they will they'll sync, and then all of a sudden go to the same stuff and do weird harmony. I'm like, they haven't practiced this at all.
They just have this
They're
kind of
just
connection.
brains.
Yeah.
They work the same way. So so they would be better in comedy than I would. But
that video was very
willing-
comedic. It had like a very comedic.
Oh no, and that
yeah.
was that was Zach going like, I want to be a muscle like a lifter guy and all the things and like make this joke.
I saw the video and I was like, like researching there, but I saw the video. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this video, but I'm like really enjoying it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because Zach.
Yes.
From Shinedown, Zach is in it.
Yes, Zach from Cheyenne, we're good friends, and then also
he-
Frankie Muniz.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
let's
And it's like I was like, what is happening in this video the whole
Yeah.
time? Because like I know Zach through touring.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, I think we might be on. I might be doing that. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But I was watching that video. I was like, I have no idea like what the fuck is happening in this thing. They're like he's in a fake muscle suit,
Yeah.
and then Frankie Muniz was like sprinting or something in it, or
He
like
was training to
Yeah.
do like a lifting battle against
and
each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's called "Don't Let Me Down."
yeah.
Is it a music video?
It's a music video.
Yeah, I'll
It's
send it to you.
It's
Okay.
a proper articulation of my brother Zach and my brother Mac's sense of humor.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I really enjoyed it. It was like goofy and fun.
I'm bummed that we didn't have like a full like kind of fake documentary around it, because it would also have been really funny. Because I also had like a character, I was Stoner Bob kind of character, and I was
Yeah.
like, dude, it's so awesome to work at this place. The lifting. So I believe it was Zach's character, I believe, is referred to as Reggie Willie, his character that he's playing in the
Yeah.
He's the
it was-
muscle guy?
yeah, in the
Yeah,
doc-
it was.
Yeah.
It was. I was just,
and I was
like,
just like, it's really cool to work with Reggie. He's just a really great guy. And like, I mean, I have been hit a few times, but I understand rage is real and you got to get it out. But I'm learning so much about myself and about Reggie, and he's a good guy. And it's just like we had this.
You
yeah,
just,
yeah.
like,
You
keep
were
going.
keeping it go. Yeah.
I mean, hear me out. You've seen Licorice Pizza, the Haim sisters movie?
I have never
Listen.
actually. This is embarrassing. I have not seen it.
It's
It's a
great.
great film.
I know
go,
it's good.
you guys, I mean, all the siblings, we're doing an A24 film. it's about a oil family that gives back,
Right.
and they're just
So it's a work of fiction.
no, and y'all
No,
are in
actually,
it. This is
oil families give a lot of money.
okay. You're already in it. You're
I mean,
already
the largest hospital group in the state of Oklahoma, I believe, is St. Francis, and they're based out of Tulsa, and that's based on oil money.
Yeah.
They started that in the first place. So
called it, but it is a comedy.
okay,
It is a comedy, and
Okay.
they are.
so this is you're pitching this.
This is y'all's. Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
But
So-
it's in the 70s.
Okay, so it's Heim and Hanson.
Oh, Heim.
No, that's a Hanson.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
is
Hanson
Hanson.
movie.
It's Hanson.
This is Hanson Plus.
Yeah. Okay, got it. This is.
All-
This is appropriate with the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
for
look good
sure.
in this.
You know,
Yeah. And I do, but hear me out. You are a villain that turns good at the end.
I like that idea. I've always wanted to be a villain.
You'd be so good, dude.
I will say this: when I was 17, you were a villain of mine. True. You and a guy named David Epperson who started a roofing
Right?
company.
Full
I know.
circle.
Okay, we gotta wrap. I gotta go make a doctor consultation.
What?
Am I allowed to sit? Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
One, I gotta.
We can't thank you enough for being
Thank
here
you
and making
so
the time.
much.
This was a lot of fun. Seriously, man.
Oh,
we
thank
hope you enjoyed
Well,
it.
Thanks for having me.
This is a hoot.
Yeah. Also,
At
what do
least
I gotta do to
on a
get a
podcast,
what do I gotta
dude.
do to get a case of hops?
Yeah.
I can sell you some beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll
Isaac,
drink-
Send us some
where
hops.
do you sell it? Do you sell it all over? Or
It was.
is it
I believe
online
it has
only?
been at Total Wine. It's been at Total Wine. I think it still is. Just depends on how much
Wait,
stock
where's
they
Total
have.
Wine? Is that here?
Yeah, Total Wine.
That's a chain.
It's a chain. They have stuff in California.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna carry it in this
If-
podcast.
Is the little
Studio.
grapes? Oh, we'd love to. That'd be so
Yeah,
good.
that's what we should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
You know, we're not going to do a ton of ads because we're just going to push our friends' products for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we'll put it right next to John Mulaney's NA beers.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Right next to them hops.
Yes.
Do you have any projects you're working on that you want to push? Anybody else's?
No, not particularly. I mean, there will probably be. There's been a show that's been announced that we're doing with Shinedown at the end of the year. There'll probably be some other Hanson shows as well. This Mother Road Sons project that I just finished recording, there'll probably be some shows at the end of the year with that. And who knows what the future holds. Right now, we're kind of like in a little bit of a planning phase, trying to figure out exactly what.
Yeah. Budding
You
process.
have times where you have to take
You should.
Breathe. Yeah.
space,
You should.
especially as bands.
You create supply and demand that way.
Yeah, and sometimes you just psychologically need it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, listen, I love you, and unless we stop doing shows together for a time, I might stop loving you.
Yeah.
You make me feel
I'm
like
gonna
I'm
put the
always
cinder
having
block
my
down.
wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
I
This
say
is
it with love. I say it
Coastal
with
Idiots. Isaac Hanson, one more big round of applause.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Keida, the super
Yay!
producer. That's Katherine Blanford, and I'm Shane Torres. You know where to find us. We're fairly popular.
Doodles, bye.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots.